the toughest guy for you to juke? That you knew going into the game, I had to give my special Sanders maneuver.
That's hard to say. I think, I mean, I played against so many great defensive players. One that comes to mind, who I played against early in my career for the Vikings, it was a guy named Joey Browner.
Oh, yeah.
Who Joey was into like karate and jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff. And he was a great safety.
He was
right,
big
for
tall.
many years.
I mean, you could say like you know the safeties and the big tall guys that Seattle made famous in the recent years, like Joey Browner was of that mold. You
absolutely,
know?
yeah, absolutely. I think he was a guy that I felt like it was kind of hard to trick him,
right?
Especially my first couple years. I think eventually I got around to it, but if I just was going to pick one, but there's so many great defensive players that I played against.
Looking to break one. Here he goes. His longest carry of the day. Joey Browner in the secondary after a 15-yard run.
Over 100 last 3 weeks. Now on third down, Pete fires it to Sanders, and enough for the first. On a wing to the right, Derek Tennell. Sanders shifting around, and another first down and more out to the 50. 15 yards on that carry. Using Sanders more, here he is out of the backfield. Dragged down by Browner at the 36 with a flag.
Nobody in the league has stronger hands than Browner.
Jeff Campbell in motion on first down for the Lions. Intercepted. Joey Browner from the 40 to the 30. And inside the 20 and out of bounds. That ball ricocheted off the hands of one Lion receiver.
Against the Vikings. Illegal use of the hands to the face. Here's Barry Sanders on first down. Picking up 10. Lions will go no huddle. Safety valve is Sanders. He takes it down to the 37. Give him 4 on that play. Sanders given an avenue and out of bounds at the 19.
They got to get something across the middle again. There it is.
With Barry Sanders up the middle to the 35. Third and less than a yard. First down and more. Look out. Touchdown, Detroit. With Cap Boso's knee was ruled down.
Watch this now. Watch his left knee.
But the ball has already crossed the plane, Hank.
Yes, I know that.
Don't you think?
After further review by instant replay, play stands as called. Touchdown.
Fantastic running. Watch Barry Sanders. Look at him go through the cavity right up the middle. Look at him jump and jive and bake and shake, or call it whatever you want to call it. Look and go underneath two would-be tacklers and get the ball into the end zone somehow, some way.
They reviewed it, much like they did the Cap Boso touchdown for the Bears against the Jets. That one was overruled. This one, they say, stands as a touchdown as the ball crossed the plane.
Yard line. Football to Sanders. Sanders breaks the tackle and nearly picks up the first down. Carl Lee finally stopped him. Barry Sanders showed that explosive speed. Motion. Sanders. Almost had daylight ahead. Ripped up by Isaac Holt. Clark in at left tackle and Tim Newton spot, and he's had most of the action in this first half. And he leads the rush. Sanders. To the 15-yard line. Barry Sanders No flags are down.
What do you know?
What do you know? A 30-yard run by Barry Sanders after the pass from Hipple.
Well, whoever's in charge of season ticket sales in Detroit has to be happy to see the way this guy's playing. A very quick screen right here, and Barry Sanders skips, hops, jumps, gets a real good block out in front by Utley and Salem, and just keeps moving. He's confronted now by a group of Minnesota Vikings converging on him, and just sort of cuts back into the nearest tackler here.
Boy, that's a thing of beauty to watch. Carl Lee made the stop, and as you pointed out earlier, Randy, everybody that has seen him play against him just comes. Barry Sanders. What a treat to watch this guy. First down at midfield.
Only so often you get to see a running back that can run as fast sideways as he can straight ahead. This guy can stop on his eye and is moving just as fast the ball and keep the Vikings in bad field position. He's backed up now.
Barry Sanders to the 36-yard line, first down. Joey Browner on the tackle. You listen to Jerry Burns talk about what he expected today. It wasn't the pass offense of the run and shoot he was worried about. It was this guy.
That's right. Look at this guy running at you. Can you believe how quick this guy? Look at those darting moves. Joey Browner, though, you've got to give him a lot of credit. He has got incredible hand strength. A lot of that comes from his martial arts. He takes karate. He's got a lot of the Minnesota Vikings involved in a 3-times-a-week karate class.
Well, he's already scored a touchdown on a 1-yard run as well. Maybe he's been taking karate classes in Detroit, build up his foot speed. Here are the guys that Joey Browner's kind of converted into extra practice sessions after the regular practices here during the week. There's quite a lineup of guys that have gotten into it with him. It's an instructor that he's worked with for a number of years. And Al Nova, for one, feels that it's just absolutely turned him around in 1 year. A troubled rookie a year ago, a starter this year. Hipple is sacked. To the 37 by Millard. Third sack of the day for Minnesota.
Well, Hipple doesn't even get a chance really to set up. Here's Millard at about the right center of your screen, number 75, going against Dallafor. Goes inside, gives him a quick rip under. Dallafor hardly even touches him, and he's on Hipple. Hipple never really had a chance. So you see that quick move out of Millard. And then he wants to let everybody know about it. We saw that quick rip like that. That's what makes him so dangerous for a guy his size.
Second and long back at the 37. Green, Sanders, flag. First down yardage to the 39-yard line of Minnesota. Detroit now will try to take advantage of that rare miscue by Lewis. Barry Sanders all the way to the 12-yard line. Sanders had a real good hole out the left side. Boy, can he explode. 19 yards on the carry.
I've never seen a guy that can make defensive players look so uninterested in tackling him. They're near him. They're right around him. They're getting a chance. Merriweather gets a hand on him. I mean, this guy has got such acceleration. He's scaring these people. They're not following through with their tackle. They're just sort of hesitant. They're afraid to commit for a tackle in fear that he'll cut back and burn them.
Sanders pulled down by Merriweather.
Now, the defenders get the jump in this situation.
Hipple, interception, Millard. Barry Sanders after him. And they're talking to the Vikes, so it's going to be against the Detroit Lions. Joey Browner signaling over to the sideline here to Floyd Peters, saying, okay, what do you want here, Coach? I'll take whatever you tell me. Second and goal. Richard Johnson in motion. Sanders picks his way to the 1-yard line. Barry Sanders thought he was in, but there's no indication from the officials. Well, they'll do anything to stop Barry Sanders, including disrobing him.
Well, I don't think after this game Barry Sanders is going to complain too many times. He's over 100 yards rushing so far. You're not going to hear Barry Sanders really complain a lot about, I don't get my hands on the ball enough. Here you see him running and moving. He is down right there. His leg was on the ground. Coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. You know, a pass rush is something he's always brought with him. He was with me when I was in San Francisco earlier in my career. 1976 had the gold rush, Tommy Hart, Cedric Hardman. He moved on to Detroit, had a great pass rush there. Moved on to St. Louis, had a great pass rush there. And he's had the opportunity to have great defensive players like Joey Browner playing for him. Makes a big difference.
It'll be 4th down for the Lions, and there's more
The run and the pass.
Noga, Thomas, Strothers for Keith Millard, and along with Dolman up front for Minnesota. The linebackers are Barry Studwell, who's banged up, and Mike Merriweather, who's coming on strong. Lee is a Pro Bowler, so is Browner. Rutland and Fullington join them in the secondary for the Vikings. Galliano looking to throw on second and short. He's thrown intercepted right into the hands of Chris Dolman. And Dolman is bumped out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A 30-yard return. Barry Sanders knocks him out of bounds, and a big early break for the Vikes. Dolman doing over there, Hank?
Well, that's the idea. See, they're trying to move people around as much as they possibly can, and they moved Dolman from the right end position to the left end position. He dropped off, made the catch, and look at him run down the sideline. He stepped out of bounds, it looked like, up the field. Let's see if they call on the right side again.
And another flag goes down. Galliano looks over the middle, and it's intercepted once more. Joey Browner, 15, 20, 25, 30, dropped from behind at the 35-yard line, but who's the flag on? This penalty, and it could be a crucial one.
Now they got 6 defensive backs in the game. He rolls right. He had a one-on-one situation on the right side. He had a crosser coming across short, but in spite of that, he was trying to get the ball deep. Browner is playing center field. He's the free safety.
Defense lining up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down again.
Well, there's a big call, and 20 from the 40. Jeff Campbell in the game now, resetting to the left, number 87. Screen underneath, Sanders. He's slippery. Jeff Campbell in motion. Galliano drops it off to Sanders. Oh, he's at the 10. He's to the goal line. No signal as the official was knocked down. I think he is just short of the goal line. The official was run over there at the pylon.
You talk about a magnificent run. He did it all on his own eyes. Watch it. He just dumps the ball right across the line of scrimmage. He escapes Thomas. See, and he's looking, makes a move to the inside, makes Browner miss, makes another move inside, makes another defensive back miss, and bounces into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Lions are in the lead. 13:08 to play before halftime, and it's Detroit 10, Minnesota 6. In quarter number 2, 3rd and 6. Oh, what a hole for Sanders. Look out. Merriweather brings him down at the 40. If he doesn't, he might have scored.
Overshifted that time to the right, which means they got a nice hole to the right side. Look at Thomas get blocked at the line of scrimmage, and he's got such great vision and balance and takes advantage of the opening that he squirts right through there for another big game.
It comes in motion. Galliano, a little screen to Sanders, and a huge hole. 40, 45, down at the 47-yard line. Boy, he can make you look bad. Doesn't know where to go. He's grasping air all over the place.
Yeah, you talk about shake and bake. That's exactly what he does, and he's got such good balance. See, he can cut and maintain balance. Look at those cuts. Look at the way, and look at his vision. He's got a great.
Matthews in motion. Galliano being chased and sacked by Joey Browner.
A room over on that left side. There it is, boys.
Galliano's going to run it all the way. Bumped out of bounds, close to the sticks.
See, the reason that was successful was they only had one guy on the outside of the offensive. They got 1-on-1 on the right side now.
Sanders slipping tackles inside the 20 and driven out of bounds at the 18. Who is he slippery?
Oh, he is something. He's an all-day sucker, I'll tell you that. Anytime you give him some running room, look at there you see. Look at him. Look at the vision. Look at the moves, and he's always balanced. That's the great thing about him. He's got tremendous balance. Now look at him.
First and 10 from the 17. Sanders again fights his way to the 11.
I think when you got a streak going, you don't want to take any time off. You want to keep playing.
2nd and 5 from the 12 on the option. The pitch goes to Sanders to the 5 and out of bounds at the 4. Score at 20 with 8:38 to play. Draw play. Sanders in a huge hole. Browner wrestles him out of bounds at the 28-yard line. That's a 21-yard pickup.
And then more. There you see him. Look at the good vision. Look at him set up that block from the inside. Glover makes a great block, number 53, the center. And he reads the block perfect.
From the 28 of the Vikings. Sanders again. Look at him. Look for daylight. First down, Lions.